Hello everybody, welcome to some Fluff Around Friday where I am playing SnowRunner. Woo! Yeah, I don't really know why I picked this today, I just kind of wanted to play it. So, hi Ellie. Hi cutie. How are you doing? Hi boss. I'm not late. What do you mean? I'm not late. Barely ever late. I actually follow my schedule. I actually like stream on time. But today I'm playing SnowRunner, which is definitely a game. That's what someone who's late would say. Not really, but okay. Hi Danny. Yes, indeed, stream. Ooh, wrong button. Wait, do I have a thing here? No, I do not. Okay. Let's check if I can raise the suspension, and apparently I cannot, so I'm just gonna have to, like, hope that I don't bottom out on this thing. Just got off War Thunder too much for today, and no, I did not uninstall. Press X to doubt, honey. You want to install War Thunder? Well, Ellie, that's fine. You don't have to play War Thunder. Oh, so Ellie uninstalled War Thunder on your computer, is that it? Doubt. I doubt it. Unless you open up like TeamViewer and like had Ellie press the button for you. I'm not looking forward to this. Never looking forward to like this crossing. Here we go. Now, you might wonder, why am I using a crane right now? Well, it's because I have to lift these up manually onto a vehicle. And if I change my truck... Oh, I can't do it from here. Over. And, well, I have this truck over here that is ready to take on these large containers. The truck is trucking. It is indeed trucking. I am playing Big Truck Simulator, and, okay. Please don't mind the fact that I am, like, reacquainting myself with the controls a little bit, again. And should be almost down. Here we go. Top engine, change truck, switch over, cargo. Let's go. And we are out of there. It's good. I need to go over there. There's cargo. Sure, I'll be able to drive over this. Leaving this truck. Right? What's in the container? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. What matters is that the container is big and I almost flipped over. A little bit too close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, truck. There we go. Being up and over these rocks is so annoying. WMDs. Oh god, no. Cabbage Road in Belgium. You should see the roads in the US in this game then. And up. Apparently I'm currently in Russia in the game, so use that information as you wish. I would actually go so far as to argue that I am lucky there even is a road. Up. Up. There we go. This truck is a bit of a struggle bus sometimes, but it's also really, really good because it will get there eventually. Eventually. I say as it proceeds to go really, really slow. Come on, there we go. Now I'm driving a little bit better. There we go. Come on. Up, up. And up the hill. Only takes a lot of time. Here we finally go. Now I just kind of have to go back again, so turning around, which this vehicle has just absolutely zero turning circle. And there we go. Very relaxing game. Yeah, I would say this is actually a very, very relaxing puzzle game. And I have like a large amount of respect for the developers for making such a well-functioning puzzle game. Although the camera seems to be bugging out every now and again right now. Come on. Where every single area you're in is just post-natural disaster, and you're just there rebuilding civilization. And that's another camera bug. Ooh. Come on, save. Get your save done. The game just runs like shit while it's saving. And we arrive back at the start. Then we grab the cargo, which is here. Patsy, you're not late. Don't worry about it. Instruct, switch over, pack the cargo, and there we go. And now we just move on again. It's War Thunder without tanks and planes and boats and war. I mean, sort of, but also not really. It is quite literally just, I know, like, in Germany at least, it's very, very popular to, like, get RC tractors, like RC, trucks and so on, like, semi-articulate 18-wheelers and so on. It's very popular as, like, a toy, or, at least for men, just, you know, a hobby. And I would argue that this game, in many ways, also offers that same gameplay. Stuck in a really shit spot, hold on. Let's see if I can do that same path I did the way over here. Would appear that I can. Detach, there we go. In a somewhat favorable location, like this. And then we go. Here, are you on keyboard or on controller? Well, there's a very easy way to notice if I am on keyboard or on controller or not, and that is by checking the bottom right corner, where you can see that it says left bumper and right bumper. So therefore, because this game automatically shifts between display for mouse and keyboard and, you know, controller, you can see that I'm playing on a controller. Also, the way that I have to, like, manually cycle through every single attachment point when using the winch is also a really, really good giveaway. as mentioned before, I have a controller and I use it for like certain games where it kind of makes sense. Come on. Oh. Come on, up with you. Stop digging into the ground. There we go. What? No, surely left bumper and right bumper are buttons on a keyboard. Well, surely, but the any key doesn't exist either, so, Come on, you big hunking truck. That is actually kind of fun to use. At some point, I will be actually done with this region. But I'm still not sure when. So... The game said press any button to start, so I pressed the power button. It didn't start. What a scam. Yeah, exactly. And up we go. How is Boss? I don't know. I think Boss is doing okay. I hope Boss is doing okay. Boss is a very important goober. Boss is EP. Well, that's not bad. Could be way worse. And then we're given a cutscene. As this factory is slowly built up. Vehicle spare parts. Oh dear. Where even are they? Oh no. Yeah, I don't think the Them is the right answer to this. I'm gonna park this thing off into the side where it's not gonna be in the way. I'm gonna go to the garage. Pick something that might handle this a little bit better. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use this. Since this is the vehicle for this map. Which mud tires makes the most sense? I mean, these would make a lot of sense. Okay. Why aren't you using the APC? Why would I? It's pointless. You're laughing at Lemon for struggling with this new case? Oh no, Lemon shouldn't be struggling. I hope Lemon is doing okay with their new case. Building computers can sometimes be frustrating. Where the fuck is this? Oh, it's in the middle of nowhere. The APC is really shit? Yeah, it actually kinda is. He doesn't have space and it's heavy. Aww. Maybe consider, you know, the size of your case before you purchase it. It's just a wimpy little twink. Aww. Adorable. Very adorable. I'm looking forward to building a computer next year. Because I know I'm going to have to build a computer next year. Nah, Boss isn't a weak little twink. Boss is a very, very cute femboy. Oh, I'm sorry, Boss. You're a femme man, obviously. Silence women. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I mess around a little bit too much? And then we just slowly back out again. And we rescue this cargo. Slowly and gently. Slowly and gently. Slowly and gently. Now I'm gonna have to do like a 1,000,000 point turn. Come on. Yay, I'm finally free. Where the hell do I have to go for this? All the way over here? What is the easiest way? Is it just to go this way? I think it is. Mira, no cute. No Rouse. No Ellie. Mira, no cute. Mira's not cute when she plays games. It's just reality. There's nothing cute whatsoever about me playing games. Well, that's because I've told Boss that whenever it's possible, you should be shouted out. But does that mean that Mira's cute when she isn't playing games? No, Mira's just not cute. Oh, what an adorable little kitty. Yeah, Boss is an adorable kitten. Boss does nothing wrong ever. Yeah, Red Dead or SnowRunner. I mean, since I would say Red Dead Revolver is not exactly that interesting of a game nowadays, SnowRunner. So hi Goose. What is this cutie doing here? Boss, can you do the thing to Goose because of how much of a cutie they are? Red Dead Revolver? Yeah, well, I would still say SnowRunner is a better game than Red Dead Revolver, although they're two very different genres. I think you mean Red Dead Redemption? Well, no, because like Red Dead 2 is Red Dead Redemption. And Red Dead 3 is Red Dead Redemption 2, so no, Mira's just trying really hard to be funny. No, I'm just messing around. I'm not trying, I'm just being silly. Oh, game is being unhappy again. Like, this game runs perfectly fine up until the point where it has to save, and then it like slows down quite a lot. Okay, Goose, so you see, we're supposed to use sugar cubes that are walking down a road, and then it begins to rain, so we jump into a ditch. And then one sugar cube says to be over. It's a good thing my dad's a baker. Last Wednesday when I showed up at Tappy stream, apparently it became canon that Boss and I are dating, which is definitely news to me, never mind. Aww. That sounds adorable. Tappy playing matchmaker. And up and over. And down. Back cargo, short crane. And time to back out. feel kind of bad about like destroying this cart. Avoid driving on top of it. No, the turning circle of my truck is just refusing to. Happy affiliate anniversary? Wait, what? Oh yeah, that was yesterday. Yesterday it marked the 1 year anniversary of me becoming affiliate here on Twitch. Which is cool. Can you believe it? People have been like doing silly things for like a year. I'm very happy that I've been streaming for a year. In general, like the last year on Twitch has been very, very fun. And I'm happy. I should have played Terraria, shouldn't I? You know, people have been doing silly things for millennia. Yeah, but you know, when I'm saying silly things, I mean like people have been doing like subs and giving me money for like a year, and that's scary to think about. It's really scary to think about. I'm actually kind of considering resetting like the gift leaderboards, like immortalizing the current ones now that like it's been a year as like pictures, and then like resetting them. If people want to be like the #1 on like donations, they're gonna have to like go all over again. Also, so that like it doesn't look like somebody is like a big whale. Okay, let my truck just drink the mud for a little bit, I guess. Come on. It'll take like half an hour, give me a second. Yummy mud, yeah. Boss, can you believe it? You've been watching me for a year. Which is silly. Which is very, very silly. Bonk. Already had to suffer for a year. I'm so sorry when you feel like that. Sorry, don't act like you don't enjoy it. I'm not enjoying your pain because, like, I'm not trying to intend on making you feel pain. It's just that you happen to not appreciate the things I appreciate sometimes. Mira, can you help me figure out if this girl likes me? She calls me Master on a regular basis, but when I asked if she liked Trackmania Nations Forever, I didn't get a solid answer. I don't think that's like a good way of measuring it. How about you just ask her, hey, do you like me? And slowly the truck moves where it's supposed to go. Very slowly. It was not clear. I was trying to be funny. It was very not clear. It was clear. You just can't see sarcasm. I don't think it was sarcasm. I think it was like more of like an elaborate joke on something that I just don't fully understand. Man, these people really need to like sort out their shit. It's impossible to drive through here. Especially through this rubble. Where's these two other ones? I think it would be the easiest for me to like go down here and grab these and then find my way back. Hello there. I think that's Korean? Hello there, Korean person. I believe that Twitch is calling you Shese, which I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing correctly, but thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to continue to be silly and hum whenever I don't really have anything special to talk about. I'm sorry. If we can fit under here, which I kind of think I can very easily. Let's see if we can find this. It seems like a very wonderful place to get stuck in the mud. Cream whip. Nah, MXJ Barlow 20, thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's fish this up. Come on. Up with you. Here we go. Come on. You know what? That's gotta be good enough. Yes, it was. Are you treating the box like a sub? No, I'm treating the box as cargo and I need to pick it up. So. If I touch like this, then I can pull myself around. Come on, all the way up. There we go. I don't fully understand what was like going on here. Were they like digging for like gravel or something like that? A lot of this just seems very poorly thought out. A lot of this just seems very poorly thought out and me reacting to certain FPS games. I mean, a lot of FPS games are very, very poorly thought out and they just kind of exist to try to like either combat a certain niche, like game that has basically been considered by all the players to be like the game within that niche. Or just in general, like the box standard FPS games like Battlefield and Call of Duty. Think back. Hi! It's nice to see you here. How are you doing? How the fuck do I get over there? How do I get over there? I don't think the right solution is just to do what I'm about to do, but if it works, right? Oh, thanks, game save. That's why you have a name like a friend's. Well, I mean, I do indeed have a name. Maybe Mira is a friend. That is indeed a assessment of who I am. I try to be friend to people. Be nice. Oh, this is such a dumb idea. This just seems so deep. But, well, here we go. Okay, this was not as deep as I thought it would be. But it's also kind of deep still. I might have put myself in a really, really shit spot. They have the last part of your name, but the first name is Emma. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, Equinox is, it's just kind of, you know, a name. It's a thing. The equinox is, you know, a point in time where sun does its thing. Hold on, I'm trying to concentrate on this for a second. Yeah, my friend, you are indeed a friend of the channel. Store a crane. How the fuck do I get out of here? I just try to go back the way I came. Pull around. This will work out. It'll actually work out in my favor quite well. Because somehow I attach myself to, like, something on the other side of this hill. Then we attach ourselves to here. Okay, maybe not. This is not the best of situations I've ever been in. I have to admit that. Definitely not the worst either. There we go. Question is, can I make it safely over there? Or did I kind of get myself stuck here? And I think the answer is that I kind of got myself stuck here, so I think the best solution is just to go back the way I came again. You have everything you need to defeat it. Indeed I do. Winch. Now I have a safety line attached. Not likely to flip over. And there we go, we're back on the road. Sorry, one of my friends references SAO average way too much, and it just absorbed it by a habit of osmosis. I mean, you know, it's okay. Just, you know, maybe not do it all the time. I guess delicious mud. Let me just like drink my way through it. Come on, all the way up. This does not look like 17 degrees. And now do the annoying danger corner. Up over the dumb rocks that are everywhere. Contrary to what Warfinder would have you believe, tanks are very good at climbing slopes. Contrary to what War Thunder makes you see, tanks are actually really good at climbing slopes. But the thing is that people struggle to judge how steep a slope is in War Thunder. And then they kind of see it and just go, well, tank can go up this. In reality, the slope is like 80 degrees. And then they're like, oh, how can tank not do this? Depends on how much horsepower you have. Not really. It also depends on like traction and various other factors. But like, the thing is, people have a tendency of like looking at a slope in War Thunder and being like, yeah, I can climb up that. And then in reality, it's like a 45 or 60 degree slope, and that's not easy for a tank to go up. That's how the Yak Panther was born. Not really. Like, the thing is that people just kind of fail to see how steep certain angles are. It's like, you know, before it's just like 17 degrees. Well, it looks like more. If steep hill and do the same thing to the armor? No. The Yak Panther was kind of born out of the sheer fact that Germany just couldn't produce anything. They kept like building really stupid ideas instead of just, you know, making something that work. And it turned out it was cheaper to make a turretless tank destroyer than it was to make a turreted tank. So therefore, why not make the Yak Panther? It's always kind of funny to think about, but like the only nations that didn't make turretless tank destroyers during the Second World War were also the nations that actually knew how to use their tanks effectively and didn't lose them all the time. Therefore, they didn't really need to. I wonder if I can grab it from here. Step 1, design Sherman. Step 2, produce 50,000 of them. Yeah, kinda, although the US took their time to get the Sherman. Okay, that should be enough. The affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much, DR Burback? I'm gonna guess that your name is Burback. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I can't believe that I'm telling people about this. Also, hi, welcome to my stream, and of course also welcome to my channel. It's nice to see you. And we are going up. And around. Okay, never mind. Come on, come on. Turn. Do your thing. You're supposed to turn. Come on, turn. Turn. Apparently not. We turn. I guess not. Ow. We've finally gotten the last thing. Come on. Here we go. Finally. Oh, please excuse me as I hydrate. Here, any moment, we're gonna be done with this mission. Ow. And then we're gonna be able to see another cutscene of the building. Woo! And I can actually reassess what I was doing. Because I think I'm finally running low on missions to do in this world. Or region. The best US tactic is just to throw stuff at it until it gets killed. Not really. The best US tactic is to, whenever you find a slight inconvenience, to throw overwhelming force at it until it gets killed. There we go. Oh wow, the building is actually being finished. It looks nice. Are we gonna clean up the exterior? Apparently fucking not. I need metal rolls. Apparently I... Let's pick up the metal rolls here, I assume. That's the thing I have to do, but that's not right now. Broken pipes is locked. That is also locked. And that is... Oh god, I have to deliver more rail? Oh god, no! No! How many Shermans did it even take to kill for one tiger? It took one. Because a Sherman could destroy a tiger. And they did so. One time. 2 times actually, but you know. The Sherman's only encountered tigers like twice. Ever. No, like one of the very first Shermans. It doesn't matter. Because like the Sherman would disable the tiger. It doesn't need to penetrate the armor to be able to disable a tiger. Where do I actually pick this up? I pick something up from here. What the fuck do I pick up from up here? Concrete slabs, metal rolls. I mean, if I go here with the them, I think would be the best solution. So... Contrary to popular belief, the tiger was not very invulnerable. It kind of had a lot of issues during this tank of war. This can be discussed to no end, and I don't think there is like a right thing to actually answer here. What can be said is that the Tiger 1 had its faults. Mainly the electronics was very delicate. The engine sucked. And like, it was really expensive to build and maintain. But like, the thing is that for the time that the Tiger tank was introduced into service, it was a quite functional tank. Now the issue is, of course, that the Tiger tank had to stay in service for the rest of the war. And by the time that the war had reached like 1943 and 44, the Tiger tank was basically obsolete. So, like, it's such a dumb question. Like, it took 5 Shermans to kill a cat. Well, just like the Chieftain says, you know, it's because there would be 5 Shermans. And people looked at, like, kill-loss statistics, then sure, but what are these kill-loss statistics? Because the Tigers would count every single armored vehicle as an armored kill, thus muddying, did they actually kill a tank? Or did they just kill, like, M13? Or sorry, an M3 half-track? So, like, there's a lot of questions here. Was the Tigers actually that effective? And, like, at this point, are we also saying that, like, hey, the Shermans just died immediately? Because, like, the Sherman had roughly the same amount of armor as a Tiger. Because of the slope. And I know you don't see that in War Thunder, but that's because in War Thunder, the Shermans are fighting Panzer IVs that are upgunned. They are not fighting, like, Panzer IIIs. Panzer III struggles to penetrate a Sherman. Panzer IVs don't really, because the Panzer IV's gun is actually quite good. But also, like, Tigers were effective at range. They weren't really effective, like, within a city. So, like, it's just very, very poorly, like, explained and poorly detailed, and quite often people just sing the, like, the one stat they heard once, and then they keep repeating it. And people will point at a scene in Fury and then be like, well, this is kind of what happened in real life, and it's just like, no, it wouldn't. There was absolutely no reason for like whatever happened in Fury to be a thing. Oh bugger, the tank is on fire. Yeah, let's not get over that one. So many people burnt to death inside of tanks. It's such a shame. Like, the thing that I keep thinking about the most is that just, yeah, the Tiger's a pretty nice tank. I like it. But it does not make it the best tank ever. Tiger had really good crew ergonomics. It was really easy to use. Had a really nice gun that was very accurate for its time. Had good optics. It had like a lot of quality of life compared to like most other tanks for its time. So therefore it was a really, really nice tank. It was just really expensive. It was very useless because, you know, of course, they weren't really built that much of them. And like in general, how the German war machine worked was that it didn't. And yeah. That's just kind of where that discussion should end. Thank you. Be not articulate that way, please. Here, I hope you're doing wonderful. I am Lily. I'm having a good time. I'm just playing game. Just being silly today. Nothing special about what I'm doing. Happy affiliate anniversary. Yeah, it is indeed. Oh god. Hi Renalden. How are you doing? Can you please not get stuck there? Game? Yeah. Can people believe it? I have been doing streaming for a while now. Rolls. That's gonna be heavy. Good thing this truck can handle like for cargo like this. Getting started with work stuff today. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day at work. And up we go. Up, up, all the way up. Good, I wanted to pop in before work and say you're amazing. I'm not amazing! I just play video games! There's nothing special to me. All I do is play video games and occasionally talk about history. Thank you, boss! Lily gets what she deserves. Oh, it was steel coils have a ton of tension in them. Don't fool around with them. They're quite dangerous. I don't think they're that big of a deal in this game. Come on, up we go. I believe I can actually get away with just following the railroad all the way. Yeah, I can. Come on, truck. Come on. Patser, I know. I'm well aware. I'm just still commenting. I don't think I need to worry about it in this game. Also, someone just plays games, nothing special about me. No, Lily, you see, the thing is, there is something special about you. You, unlike me, I'm actually cute. Oh, articulation betrayed me again. Lily, you are cute. Get over. Come on. All the way. There we go. You're as cute. I'm not. Well, Lily, you see, the thing is, you are the cute one. No matter how much you try to avoid it. And let's go. Onto the rail. It's a lot easier to drive when you're up on the rail. The truck is being a little bit silly because if I straddle the rail, it just goes really, really slow. Alright, I gotta head to work. Have a wonderful stream, Mira. Have a wonderful day at work, Lily. Mira, no cute. Maybe you should use a train instead. I don't think a train will be able to handle these rail lines, and I don't think these rail lines will be able to handle this, handle a train. Also, I As you might be able to tell, there are like derailed rail cars everywhere. There's just been a major natural disaster or something like that. I don't think our trains are going to run anytime soon. Do that just for fun. Why don't you go do your thing? Have a wonderful stream. Have a wonderful time, Batser. Thank you for tuning in. See you in a second. Once it's done saving, there we go. Refuel. Actually, what is the way to go there? I think the best way to go there is actually by following the road. Ow, didn't think I would say that. Oh, I keep getting stuck like on the trailer thing. This is the fastest way. Because now I've built a bridge over here. Over time, I've actually like managed to make this world kind of nice to work in. So how's Dark Souls but truck? That is, I actually kind of like that idea, but I wouldn't really call this a Dark Souls game. I wouldn't even call this anywhere near close to a FromSoft game. I would just say that this is a better trucking sim than Euro Truck Sim. Because this is more about, like, this is more about like extreme trucking. More variation than just, you know, just drive from point A to point B. This is more of a puzzle game. But yeah, I'm having a good time. Hi Sammy, how are you doing? Where's my ice road then? They're not on this map. And I just happen to not, you know. Ice roads are scary? Oh yeah, they're super scary. I often think people are insane for driving their cars out on ice. Just don't trust it whatsoever. Lemon is currently losing it. Oh god, what's wrong? What is Lemon having issues with? You can't screw in the fan because okay, I can see why you would lose it then. Just losing it over your own skill issues. Tractor have to be there. I had a snowdrift going 25, and as I landed back on the road, my truck pulled a 45 degrees to the right and almost let me off the road. That is, it's not good. I hope that, like, both your truck and yourself is alright. Come on, all the way up. Why I went the dumb path into the water, I do not know. Fine, it's a work truck. Yeah, but like still, you know, if we can avoid it, let's not break things. And up out of the water. There we go. Good. Better. Be Mira. It will take a little while, but eventually I will actually get there. Hey, I know this is not the delivery point, but I need to check something. Cement is a 1 item. Got it. Okay. Now, am I stupid and go through the water? Or am I smart and I take a safe route? And I think I'm gonna be stupid and go through the water. So let's go. Oh. Oh! There's an upgrade over here. Note to self, I need to get that. Am I desperate enough? No. I'm not desperate enough for that. But that is important. The only thing that's worse than getting stuck in the work truck is getting stuck in a work truck 1 hour before clock out. I don't know what. How come? To me, it kind of seems like it doesn't really matter. Okay, if I can just go up there. I can grab this upgrade. Even is his upgrade. Come on, come on, come on. Engageable differential for the Tatra Phoenix. Cool. I do not remember what Tatra Phoenix is, but that makes me very happy. I got a thing. It's a 12 to 16 hour work shift, and if you get stuck right before clock out, it means you have to stay up longer. Oh, well, do you at least get paid overtime? Oh, this is not a nice place to drive. This looked a lot easier on the map. Yes, but it's not that much. Okay. This looked a lot easier on the map. Yeah. Come on, up and over, up and over. Up and over. Hold steady. I could drive in this darkness with no headlights on in a boat and going almost full speed. Well, that is good for them because I sure as fuck wouldn't be able to. I like having my headlights on. I think out of sheer curiosity, first of all, we just know the terrain. Yeah. First of all, out of sheer curiosity, got a garage here. Hmm. And let's see, do I even have the Phoenix? I don't think I do. What is the Phoenix again? Where is the Tatra Phoenix? Force Phoenix. There we go. So what is this thing? It is a Tatra truck. That is indeed true. Comes with stock suspension, 46-inch tires, which is not small. Not gonna lie. Differential. Body engines. I have a lot of like frame add-ons. Not really though. But it's actually a very, very impractical like vehicle. I like this thing though. There's not a lot to this thing, but I kind of like it still. There's all these like fancy vehicles. Like this one, which I actually find kind of like funny looking. Doesn't have a lot of selection. But it still looks funny. We have all the articulating tractors, which I actually find like really, really interesting. Same tractor, just bigger and newer, I guess. What things would I actually want in the future one day? I don't know. This thing looks nice. And I also know I'm going to be driving it quite a bit because of the whole firefighter thing. Looks ridiculously big. Even gets active suspension apparently. And some big tires. But yeah, I've looked enough. The oil field test for the steps tractors? Maybe? Of course. Out of simply just the interest of time, I am going to recover this. Just because it will take me even longer to get wherever I'm going. Like, it's not like I can't drive this back to the garage. It wouldn't even take that long. Okay, we're back on the tracks, so let's go. Up, 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 up. There we go. Please do music while being stuck in mud. I mean, I know a friend of mine was recently stuck in traffic yesterday, and they just grabbed their Steam Deck while nobody was driving and just played on that. Fucking genius idea. Then play some lo-fi when playing War Thunder. I don't really just go out of my way to listen to other kinds of music and OSTs when, you know, I'm playing games. I'm just gonna listen to the original game soundtrack. And also, by popular request of the War Thunder community, when you're playing War Thunder, apparently you have to listen to Kiss Me Again. Kiss who? Kiss Me Again is like a thing that's... Type it in on YouTube and then type 10 hours and then you'll understand. So hi Screamer! How are you doing? I'm suggesting most people play that because they're lonely. No, I think it's just a meme. You know, just like caramel dancing is like a meme. At this point, like, you know, you play caramel dancing with like RGB lights just going everywhere and stuff. Afternoon, pal. Afternoon, Heyoka. Although I wouldn't like start classifying this as like a little bit later than afternoon. Never heard of those songs. I would hazard a guess that you have actually heard about Caramel Dancing. Simply just through proximity of the internet. 1540 this afternoon? Yeah, but it's not 1540 where I am. Oh, just a good day, I guess, because that's not time zone specific. Caramel dancing? Not a fucking clue what that is. Well, go on YouTube, type in caramel dancing, and you'll find out. I rescind my afternoon and replace it with I hope you're having a miserable time period. Well, Heyoka, that is indeed very, very silly. How are you doing, Heyoka? I hope Scotland hasn't washed away. considering how much it's been raining there. Come on, keep turning, keep turning. There we go. Better. Come on, Tatra Force, you can do this. I have definitely taken this thing into worse, so. I'm good, just finished with work for the week, and yeah, it's been stormy here, but not too bad. What map are you on at the moment? I am on the map called Dawn. Or I would guess I'm on the Atanovsky Nature Reserve in the region of Dawn. Mainly because this has been the place that I've been working on when I have been playing alone. And it is going quite well. I have very, very little left to do. Because I've been working away at it, like, slowly over the years. Or over the year or so. And right now, I am trying to finish a mission, Let There Be Water. At this point, it's mostly only the large-scale missions that I'm missing. Those missions are always a bit of pain, so... I barely touched on. It's been so long since I put real time into SnowRunner. That's perfectly fine. I just feel like playing anything else in Mississippi is just worthwhile. Because Mississippi is such, like, it's the place everybody knows and nobody enjoys. So playing something else in that region is just better. That is the first time I've heard Caramel does them, and I don't care for it. That is genuinely surprising to me. It's been a meme for so many years. Anniversary. Hi Aragon, thank you. I want to get it finished before I buy the current year pass, plus the new Roadcraft game. Well, I mean, better get going then. There's so much to do in this game. And they just released a new season, so there's even more stuff to do. Although, admittedly, I'm not nowhere near current, like, having completed any of the all the fancy stuff, so even going for a new season wouldn't really matter too much. That's just basically a dead truck frame right there. I've got all the core maps and most DLC maps are about 50% done. Well, you've done a lot more than I have because I haven't even done like most of the core maps. I've just kind of picked a map and then, like, depending on how I felt about it, started working on it. Some maps I've worked on more than others. I started working on this map quite a lot because I really like the splinter camo that you can get on this truck specifically. And to unlock this truck, you would need to play this map. So I started playing it and I started working on it. So, yeah. Playing and being silly. This was the game that got me through lockdown, so I played it quite intensely in 2020 and 2021. Well, that's really, really nice to hear, but, like, you had a good time. I played, War Thunder and other games during lockdown. I actually played a lot of VR, because I was very lucky to get a VR headset for my birthday in 2020. Meanwhile, I was going insane playing solitaire. I can understand why. It is solitaire after all. If we can get like a different reach point. There we go. That'll like pull me further. Apparently my vehicle refused to steer. So let's... Nope. Too close. Hatch winch here. There. Hole. Back cargo. This would be such a bad spot to like mess up. Speaking of which, I think I might have messed up. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, pull yourself out. I'm just genuinely like locked in here, aren't I? I spy with my eye a vertical log. Well, yeah, the issue is that it's not really the vertical log that's the issue. It's that fuel tank right there. Isn't even a fuel tank, is it? There we go. And now we're free. So let's play gods for a second and create water. Something. How's your fuel consumption been lately? This thing's fuel consumption is godlike, honestly. And oh, it just instantly got put up. Okay. Apparently, we're collecting medium logs. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, to collect medium logs, I have a perfect vehicle. Because logging missions require very specific vehicles. Let's go. Oh, I love using this thing. Things like peak difficult to drive. And yeah, man, you can drive this path because I know you've done it before. Now just to drive. And thus we continue now that we're off the slow path. It's so much faster to like take the rail than to like follow the actual road here. I got to extend my air brakes with most of an air battle, so I got slammed by a missile. Oh, yeah, I don't think you got slammed by a missile because you had your air brake extended for so long, though. Like, the majority of the time, whenever you get murdered by missiles, it's often because of, like, other factors, like them having just a good launch angle. And even if you had your air brake out, which, of course, is a shame, but you forget to, like, retract it again. Like, sometimes you just kind of just... It's out of your hands, so... I was going 200 miles per hour, though, so I let them get in close. Yeah, okay, then that's definitely not good. You may or may not have bent over there. Well, let's make a note to ourselves next time and try to avoid that. Wow, hello there, Ellie. I am just continuing to play funny truck game. Anyway, back to pretending like I know how to fly Mirage 2K with the stock crew. Well, my best suggestion is just to tap like a W or S whenever you're pulling G's every now and again, so that you pull negative G, because apparently your stamina just comes back magically instantly if you just tap that every now and again. It's really, really stupid and really, really, really broken. But, you know, gotta love game mechanics. Come on, pull through. I have ideas. Stay at roughly 900 miles an hour and zoom around the battlefield. Well, that seems like an excellent idea. Hopefully you can do it in practice as well. Speed is often everything in jets. Like, even though people say it's mobility, I would often argue it's speed. The ability to stay at speed often makes and breaks aircraft. Which is why, like, the MiG-15 doesn't care, because it can just keep turning because it has, you know, so much energy retention. Come on, little truck. You can keep going. Do the thing. I believe in you. The truck is not happy. Ooh, why did that have to happen? I just love when my suspension explodes like that. So fun. I can't even tell which wheel got destroyed. To be honest, right now, I doubt it matters. Come on. Keep going. I'm not technically supposed to go this way, but, you know. Why is it only when I play with Mirage I forget to switch weapon selector to semi-active? I don't know, like, it's... I would say though, like, the Magic 2s are pretty good missiles regardless, so they usually net a kill. Keep going, little truck. You can do it. The little truck that can. Well, it would be nice to have those stock range means no, yeah. It would appear that Sammy is very happy with my performance so far. Because I think my gameplay so far is somewhat interesting. Why else would they be numbing popcorn? I wonder if I can go through here. I should be able to. Just gently up and over. To be fair, you're always interesting. I am not always interesting. If anything, I would actually argue I'm quite boring. I just play video games. I mean, I talk about them. And I often feel like I fail at doing commentary. Train mode. Cargo management. Medium logs. Load. Compact cargo. Train mode. Here comes the funny part. Comes the part that everybody enjoys about logging missions. I'm such a big light panzer and I only have 6 hours of premium, which means I get to suffer grinding more. Yay! Well, congratulations on researching the big light panzer. There we go. Logs 1, 2. Okay. mode. There we go, I just needed the light on. Ah, working the crane is difficult. At least it's good. I think a big line passer is an excellent IFE. Having a Beaufort 57 is just amazing. Cargo management. Two. Mode. And up. Some people might wonder why am I loading so many logs even though I can't pack them? And it's because medium logs and short logs have this little I would argue intended game mechanic, but also somewhat unintended game mechanic that you need 3 of these logs to carry just one shipment. Since I need to deliver 3 shipments of logs, I might as well just, you know, deliver all of them at once. And when you unpack them, they take up way less space. That was incorrect. I think I'll put the crane further back here for packing. There we go. Now, hopefully, the crane will hold down the logs and drive. It's totally not scary. I need to go all the way back down there? Oh, that's gonna be easy. Go! Build tractor if I can. The Line Panzer's gun is good if you run into an IT-1 which has insane armor for some reason. The IT-1 has insane armor because it's a T-62 that has like an HGM launcher stuck into the roof of it. Which, surprisingly enough, gives it a lot of armor. Come on. You can do it. Have to winch to just move a little bit faster. Up we go. I have a G-suit now. Time to research bombs and magic 2 electric boogaloo. Why would you need to research a bomb to unlock magics? Would it be better to get something slightly more useful? What's easier, going straight? Yeah, going straight. Apparently. And here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh no. There we go. Up. Up. Come on. Look. Is that a die soul? What do you mean? Danny, I'm very confused right now. Danger, danger, danger. Gotta be careful. No mind, the downside I'll have is encountering the object 775. Yeah, the 775 is honestly silly. Why it was added to the game, I do not know. Well, the rank 2 is a... Sorry, the Magic 2 is a rank 3 modification. I don't really need boosters and airframe when my pilot struggles with 2G. You still want the boosters. You would much rather want the boosters and the bombs. Even if your pilot is a bit of a squish. I'm being silly. Even with like a low skill pilot, it's still worth your while to get the boosters, because if you're at a lower speed where you might not pull as many Gs, even being able to just maintain better roll rate and maintaining slightly higher AOA, even though it like doesn't necessarily pull as many Gs, it's still worth your while. Because Pancake Tank, mainly just because it's a Pancake Tank, and Russian HEGM says no issues whatsoever. Don't ever look it up. Do not fact check that. Russian HEGMs in War Thunder is absolutely perfect and realistic, and there's no issues whatsoever to it. I need to use crane mode. I need to like grab a couple of these logs. No, I need to unload them. I didn't get two of them. Oh, I didn't mean to get like 3 of them either. Hold on. Go. Okay, now I can pack. Cargo management, unload, up, crane mode. extend. Oh, that is so difficult from this angle. Hold on. Oh, is it at that awkward angle where I can't grab them? No, I've put myself in a really shit spot then. And then down. Up, up, up. Working with this crane is so difficult sometimes. There we go. Now I just need one more log. I can't believe I've somehow managed to grab onto this one. And down. And then I can pack the cargo. And then cargo mode. Pack. And then there we go. Object 277 is the result of a Russian engineer that had too much to drink. Nah, the 277 is just, the idea is kind of like from the same thought process that made like the MBT-70. You know, ATGMs is the future, we don't need to worry about like tank cannons, therefore we can make vehicles smaller or different and so on. It turns out that tank cannons was still the future, and ATGMs are perfectly fine for infantry, but they are pointless for MBTs. And then we can go. There we go. I did the thing. I'm just gonna turn off the engine and leave this here for now, because I don't really need it for a little while. Okay. So we have concrete slabs, which I can do with something. And we have the steel phoenix, which I can't do for now. And then we have this, deliver a generator to a service station. Hi, Crows. Thank you so much for like the thing. How scary would it be if someone said war crimes to the moon? I think it just sounds kind of silly. No, let's do this. I'm gonna have to deliver a trailer. Switch over to here. Oh, the trailer's there. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, 90mm APHE bounces on a PT-76. I'm sure it was just an awkward, funny angle, and there is a reasonable explanation as to why it bounced. Just like everything else in this game. Where's my funny truck? Where's my call up? My call up my my thing. Hold on. I leave a truck around here somewhere. Did I leave it in the garage when I play with Tulip? Michigan, the place where I live. Well, I feel really bad for you. No. Michigan is indeed a place. It does indeed have a map. Yeah, there it is. Retain global map. Back to the dawn. I was kind of planning on using this thing, so let's go. The slot on a slower plate, literally firing flat at his armor. Like, as I said, I can't exactly say why it happened, but I'm pretty sure there might have been a reason as to why it happened. And often the reason why things ricochet or bounce and so on is due to things that we don't fully understand. And the majority of the time, it is not like Gaijin just like cheating or making certain vehicles better than others and so on. Tells me I did the same thing, but it bounced a heat shell. That there is most likely a reason as to why, and it's just that we don't understand it at, like, in the moment. Okay, you use Heat FS as if that fixes everything. Like, Heat FS is not a magical shell, even though people seem to think it is. Imagine catching a nuke in War Thunder. Imagine shooting a nuke. I mean, I've seen most people use the Joseph Blade just to put a P8 bomb underground. That sounds kind of silly. So, like, what's this thing do? Shoots for Duke. Oh shit, yeah. I mean, you can destroy P8 bombs, same with like the Lancaster bomb as well. And you can also shoot a lot of other bombs, although the smaller the bomb, the harder it is to like hit them, usually. Hell, I did some testing with a friend. They could actually shoot down like a 2,000-pound JDAM. If they just, you know, could spot it. Which I actually found really, really neat. This tree refuses to get knocked over. I keep breaking this truck. I'm really throwing it left, right, and center and just being awful to it. Punch trailer? Okay, trailer, we're going on a little adventure. Ooh, that was not a nice sound. Oh, I can't get out this way, can I? I have to go this way around. I'm not going through the water. I mean, you sort of can and you sort of can't. It just depends on like how the vehicles and like how the water works. Snap, crackle, and pop. There goes the gears. Yeah. Come on, little truck. This thing is a bit of a, like, a monster, honestly, when it comes to, like, just being this little truck, and I figured it would be fun to drive. Ugh. Up and out of the mud. They hear Russian hard bass. Because we're in Russia, that's why. My dad put his manual truck in neutral going downhill and he reached 110 miles an hour. That seems like quite the speed. That's dangerous. One shouldn't do that. Wheels aren't necessarily like made to be able to handle that speed. And like if you exceed the speed that your wheels were designed for, they might just jump out of the rims. So be careful about that. I didn't hitting 200 miles an hour while they're racing. Well, that is kind of different because, like, once again, if you're racing, then you're probably using racing tires, and racing tires are designed to like stay inside of the rim at different speeds than, you know, normal like all your road tires and stuff. My mom's car can seriously pass 120 miles an hour. That's pretty good. That's pretty fast. I don't even think my car can go that fast. We could have gone way faster if we had better roads. Well, speed isn't everything. Play racing games? Well, that's fun. Good. Have your driving desires happen through racing games instead of like real life where danger is a thing. where I ended up balancing a car on the nose. Now that seems a little bit dangerous. Good thing you didn't do that in real life. That's exactly why we play video games, so we don't have to do stupid stuff in real life. Because we can be stupid in-game. Family car, a 10-seater, it can go past 120. Like, 10 seats in a car. That doesn't really seem like a family, that just sounds like a bus. An SUV? Yeah, like still, it sounds like a bus. Hold on. Oh, no mind. Also, I thought you were... Oh yeah, that's right, you were lurking. I thought you were somewhere else. Hi, boss. Thank you so much. Like, this is what I mean with boss is like the best moderator ever, because boss will just pay attention at all times. Even though they're lurking, even though they're playing something else, they're just always there being my moderator. Like, genuinely, please, everybody, if you can, please appreciate Bossnage, because Bossnage is such a good moderator. I'm so happy that Bossnage is my friend and also is my moderator. And I wish I could give them more love. Yeah. You're just a cat. Well, you're still my cat. And I still appreciate you so much. The lovely moderator, yeah. So the Italian bomber with the 102 mil is really hard to learn. Not only is it hard to learn, it's also really difficult to fly. But it's really funny and air realistic if you like shoot down other bombers with it. Because, you know, you just load a high explosive shell with it and yeah. Didn't the F-22 hit a helicopter with the bomb? No, it was an A-10. I think it was an A-10. It definitely wasn't the F-22. It was either a F-15 or an A-10, and I don't remember. Oh, it was an F-15. My bad for like suggesting it to be the A-10. This four-wheeler could pull with its tow hitch to my 1.25 ton truck sideways. Cars are silly. The fucker was half asleep. A10 is an overpriced British killer. Kinda, yeah. The A10 is just a piece of shit. There has never been any good part about the A10. People will be like, oh, it can carry all of this ground ordnance, or say all of this anti-ground ordnance, but yeah, so can many other aircraft, and they can do it better. A10 has only really done anti-insurance missions. Well, that sounds like a thing. Anti-insurance. Is the A10 just a flying gun? No. Like, yeah, the gun is like a centerpiece for sure, but VA-10 is just a lot of hard points that can just like fly for hours, even under like heavy load, which is something a lot of like other fighter jets can't really do because they're kind of optimized for speed rather than like endurance. Insurgents fucking autocorrect. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Can't wait to buy an A-10 just to fly it less than 100 miles when they retire it. Yeah, I wonder how or what they're going to be doing with that, like, when they retire them. Like, I know the F-16 has become, like, available for public sale, but, like, the thing about the F-16 and it's, like, public sale and so on is that you're buying a new one. You're not really buying a retired airframe, are you? They're just producing a civilian version of the airframe. And generator delivered. Apparently, I unlocked the service station here. Really, really neat and really nice. Hey, wipe away the debt. I need to look at that. Because apparently I haven't done it. Mira, why is one of your trucks a girl? Because Femme is the name of a truck company. Besides, most truckers actually refer to their, or at least quite a few truckers that I have ever met refer to their trucks as their girl or their baby. So, I guess most truckers consider their vehicles to be girls. Just like most sailors consider their boat to be a woman as well. There's a contest here in my state where if you can get the shortest takeoff and landing with bush planes. Are bush planes by any chance like ultralight, or are they like crop dusters or something like that? Because I've seen ultralights, those things just take off in a light breeze. Apparently I gotta touch our Phoenix for this. Here, refuel, touch our Phoenix. Here. Engine. Attributed Femme, I have an idea. Top-wing aircraft? Now, top-wing aircraft would be something like a Cessna. But I'm just not, like, this terminology is slightly beyond me because, like, to be honest, as much as I'm probably better at flying than I am at, like, playing tanks in War Thunder, my main interest is still tanks. And, yeah, I'm gonna have to be honest here, I don't really know everything. I can just take that Phoenix to the service station. Funny if I could. I guess I'm gonna get myself a Phoenix. I'll move over VFM for a little bit. I miss dual engine aircraft. Me too. Um, Dual engine props are really fucking beautiful. I mean, they're still making them for like civilian, like private aircraft and so on. But there's just something really beautiful about them. Okay, switch over to Tatra. We used to? Nice. Genuinely nice. Company that had them bankrupted and had to move. Aww. Such a shame, but that is kind of like reality of aviation. It's just expensive as hell. No, Screamer, we're talking about props. We're not really talking about like jets right now. We're talking about like, you know, older stuff. We get single engine aircraft that barely have any rooms. Yeah. I will still say that, like, even though, like, I hate on Cessnas all the fucking time, it's still, like, Cessnas are still, like, a miracle that they are as cheap as they are. I hate when that happens. Like, I just wanna touch winch. And slowly back we go. Air. Phoenix. Refuel the Phoenix. Winch. Oh, I think quite literally doesn't have any wheels. I can't move it. Well, let's park up. Oh, that's the wrong thing I attached to. I'm gonna have to call in a service vehicle. Something with a lot of wheels, apparently. What do I even have which would have that many wheels? I need 8 wheels. 8 wheels is a lot of wheels. Actually, you might have a lot of wheels. 6 spare wheels. I only 6. Go to, I think it's this here? Nope. 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 Spare wheel. No, I'm gonna be one wheel short. Ugh. You know what? We're doing this. In the dumb thing. I fucking hate this thing. This truck is so stupid. But it's really easy to use. Yeah, what's your favorite twin prop? Is it the Lightning, the Black Widow, the Tiger Cat, Skyrocket, or the XP50? None. None of us. My favorite twin prop is what was it called? It's some private prop. But it's sub 18. No, I don't think that my favorite twin prop is a World War II aircraft. It's not even military. My favorite twin prop is civilian. I think it'd look good. I think it'd look beautiful. Sleek. They're built for speed. I forgot the name. It actually appears as like that's a relevant twin prop in the movie American Made. Right, because military twin props were built to be slow. No, but military twin props weren't exactly built to be as fast as the turboprops. You gotta remember, like, military props were like a thing for the Second World War. And after the Second World War, they kind of became obsolete immediately. Whereas, like, propeller aircraft for civilian use kept being innovated on. They're still being innovated on to this day. Because propeller aircraft is still, like, a very viable method of, like, civilian air transport. Beechcraft? King Aircraft Beechcraft? I don't remember the name. I'm gonna have to look up the picture here in a bit. King Air? Like, I don't remember. I'm sorry, Screamer. But my favorite twin prop is not even military. It's civilian. The only one that I know is the 1900. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't remember the actual name. Stupid truck. It's like a monster truck, but like dumber. Fuck, do I even get over there? Okay. So the Baron by Beechcraft. Sorry, my system is showing. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like, we all have our own like thing we're super into. My thing is tanks, and yeah. Colors went out of a 1900? Sorry, nice on the 1900? Probably, I don't remember exactly what it's called. I just remember how it looks in my head. And that's kind of like everything there is for me to really say to this. I'm sorry. But I can say right now that even if I were to pick a favorite twin prop of World War II, it would not be US still. I would honestly have to go for a Mosquito. Black, white, and a red stripe. Sorry, I'm like Civilian aircraft is like a mystery to me. I just don't remember them whatsoever when it comes to their names. I just remember how they look, and even paint jobs doesn't really like help there because, you know, people of course could paint their aircraft later on as well. Stupid wheels around it. There we go. Big fucking monster of a truck. It just refuses to, like, get stuck or slowed down. It will just keep going. I miss a custom paint jobs on planes. Me too. What's your favorite plane originally built as a prop and converted to a jet engine? I mean, there is only one that I have a remote care for, and that would be the Saab 21. Because, like, we don't really have that many aircraft that was, like, originally built as a prop and then converted into a jet, but the few that were is, like, Russian, and, you know, the Saab 21 comes to mind as well, and I do like the Saab 21 simply because it was just such a unique design compared to so many other aircraft. Because it was originally built as a pusher aircraft as well, it happened to neatly fit into the requirements of becoming a pusher jet, so. Which then benefited the aircraft quite well. Like, the thing is that, like, when the jet engines became a thing, it was just easier to redesign the aircraft because, like, back then people were designing new aircrafts every single week, basically, or once a year, which meant that building a new aircraft back then was so cheap and so easy that to fit in a new power plant instead of just being like, well, let's redesign this, it was just easier to, like, straight up go, well, let's just make a new aircraft. Same with, like, the P-80, for instance. That thing took, like, took a year. Our fuel plane keeps us from not running out of fuel, little cargo plane. Well, that's good. I mean, most older cargo planes were also able to duel as tankers, so. I'm gonna argue that DC-10 pilots were and are still absolutely insane. Just look up any video of firefighting DC-10s and you'll understand. Giant piece of shit of a truck. It's really overpowered, honestly, it's really, really powerful. It will trivialize half the game. And that's kind of why I never use it. It's just kind of being a hanger queen. I kind of went out and got it once, and then I was just like, oh, this thing trivializes a lot of things. Why the fuck would I keep using it? Doesn't feel fun. Happy. Hi, John. Thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday on my Twitch affiliate thing. This is a bit of a hanger queen for planes. Shouldn't it be a garage queen instead, since it's a truck? I mean, true, but also you can. It's more of the concept rather than the actual like performance. So because we know that like, you know, what a hanger queen actually is, we can also just refer to it as a hanger queen. Here's a garage queen. What? But I'm not even in a garage. Not really a queen either. I'm not enough of a diva for that. Fair. Apparently I just can't move this thing. I'm gonna drive this thing back again, because it would just be for the better to get this thing back to the garage, and I've been pulling out a lot of vehicles. EP? Boss is always EP. Boss is like the EPs of EP princesses. Which is really acting weird now, isn't it? I heard so many random banned from bits and posting Twitch clips of the same creator. I'm a little bit confused. I don't pay attention to any major drama, and like I haven't actually gotten banned, and I don't plan on getting banned, and I don't plan on like skirting like all the rules and like trying to like participate in all the Twitch metas and so on. Oh fuck, can I get it around here? Ask me if you have pads. Boss loves head pads. What about me? What about you, Sammy? I'm a little bit confused. Me when there's no snow in SnowRunner. Yeah, there's never snow in SnowRunner. Because the majority of the maps do not take place on snow maps. You hate me? I don't hate you. push this pole based on what I was actually doing there. I think to deliver the last wheel to the Phoenix, I'll just use the scout truck. Over here. Well, Sammy, I hope that you are enjoying the snow. I really enjoy the snow. Not as a driver, just as like a person. Mainly because snow usually like quiets down the world, and then suddenly my autism doesn't hurt as much. Because I have very oversensitive hearing. Not enough. Aww. Well, hopefully it doesn't impede your driving then. End up. Phoenix, this game has a Fox 3? No, Patzer. Phoenix is not exclusive to Missile, silly. Yay, I completed multiple nations in the Battle Pass challenge. Congratulations! It's a little bit silly that you actually, like, they often require you to, like, just play more tech trees for that, but also, just in general, the Battle Pass often has, like, weird requirements that just says, oh, you don't happen to have played, like, all the nations, do you? And then just kind of make you feel sad because suddenly it's a challenge that requires you to play something very specific that your nation doesn't actually have. Shout out to the multiple caliber missions, for instance. And that's the only nation I don't have rank 3 in. Well, it's good, but you don't need it. I'm thankful that America has enough calibers to get the missions done with just America. Yeah. Not all nations do, though. Also, not all nations have, like, a freely accessible heavy tank, for instance. And... imagine not having a heavy tank. Oh, yeah, imagine not having heavy tanks. Oh boy, I wish... They should really just give Finland all of their KV-1s. Like a normal KV-1, the KV-1B, and the premium one as like standard tech tree vehicles. So I haven't completed one BP challenge so far, and that's using torpedoes. Well, the torpedo one is just, do you happen to play Japan? Because if you don't play Japan Naval, getting torpedo kills is almost impossible, so... The entire community is going to cry about copy paste. Yeah, well. I think the only ones that's going to cry about the KV-1B being added as a tech tree vehicle is all the people who own one. And fuck those people. The KV-1B is far too exclusive. It should honestly just go into Finland as a tech tree vehicle. And the excuse for Finland isn't in the game as a tech tree anymore. It doesn't really carry. Gotta go cook dinner? That's fine, boss. I hope you have a good time. it. Oh, I just got stuck on nothing. Okay. Oh, hey, they finally let the Canberra Mark II players carry two 4000s. Ooh. Sounds funny. No, actually, I'm considering playing the Canberras. Genuinely am. Why not just one-shot a base? Or one-shot two bases in Sim, honestly. That'd be nice. It'd also give me a good excuse to play Britain more. B-29 can carry 4,000 pound bombs? Yeah, but that doesn't really matter. That's not the point, Hatzer. The solution is not always just America. The Avril Lincoln can carry a 12,000 pound bomb. Oh, that is so true. Grand slams for the win. The solution is freedom and liberty. I mean, that sounds like a Helldivers thing more than like an America thing. Come on, truck. Grand Slam? I know, but like, the Grand Slam is also, like, it's honestly a more important bomb to me. Yes, it was, but you see, the thing is that the Grand Slam's housing was the majority of the weight there. In reality, the 12,000 pound bomb, is kinda just a Grand Slam that was, didn't have the armor-piercing housing on it. So it was just, you know, a bare-bones, high-explosive bomb, but still the same, like, bomb as a Grand Slam. Which is a little bit weird, but bombs are inherently, like, weird, because, like, about half of the weight of the bomb is just the bomb housing, instead of just, you know, something slightly weaker to, do the funnies. Earthquake bombs? Yeah. Bombs are funny. Also, if those bombs were so big, why didn't we use them in U-boats for funny? Because they were also really expensive. And they were used at a U-boat. They turned the Tirpitz into a U-boat. It was promoted to submarine. Kinda. Something with a spare tire. You have a spare tire, don't you? Nice. You have spare tires. Expensive sounds like diplomatic nonsense the government comes up with. Yeah, but sadly enough they were expensive and very difficult to make, so there wasn't really that many of them. And the Grand Slams were designed to destroy subguns, so... Imagine fighting in a war at sea when the enemy's towing your broken ship away. I mean, that happened. The majority of the time in, like, you know, at least World War II and World War One, if a ship was broken like that, often the friendlies would try to, like, carry it to safety or tow it to safety. And if they couldn't do that, they would scuttle it to spoil the ability to capture it from the enemy. It was more of a thing to capture ships during, you know, the Napoleonic Wars, for instance. Imagine fighting in a war where the enemy steals your helicopter with one of theirs. I mean, that has happened. And it's really funny that it happened. Got out about one time where a Chinook carried an entire hind out of the Middle East somewhere. Forgot where exactly. Yeah, I figured. Come on. Well, to be fair, wasn't there a second Chinook carrying the blades or something like that? Yeah, there was multiple Chinooks, but honestly, Chinooks managing to yoink a hind is fucking beautiful. This kind of goes to show the length that the US military went or sorry, the CIA went to acquire Russian kit, just so that the US military could experiment on it. I think I'm gonna go the short way this time around. Apparently I'm also gonna bonk into planks because this thing is kind of unsteerable in third person. I mean, the CIA will seize anything and everything and give money back and continue the cycle. Yeah, that's kind of true. The CIA is such a shadowy organization. It's almost amazing that it's even allowed. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing doesn't have to recover it. Screw it. In the interest of time. Okay, well, we're gonna use something else. A Humvee. Bonk. Humvee, oh god no, yeah I know, but it's actually a really good scout in this game. Because I refuse to use the BTRs because they're just stupid, I'm gonna use a Humvee. This thing goes. At least relative to gameplay. Okay, just because I know this is a like really light truck, I would benefit from going this way. Also, going back to the Canberra, the last British purpose-built bomber also didn't last long as SAM development. I don't want to say that the Canberra was like the last purpose-built bomber. I kind of argue that's the Buck, but also to a certain extent the Vulcan. Like the 3Vs were very much purpose-built strategic bombers. And then, like, the Buck kinda was purpose-built as a bomber. You're dumb? Yeah, I'm sorry. I burst your bubble there, didn't I? You completely forgot about the V's? Yeah. I keep forgetting what the other two bombers are. I know the Vulcan and that's it. So, don't worry about it. Also, 4,000-pound bombs don't destroy bases now? Oh, come on. They should be able to take out one base per bomb. I'm being dumb and playing as a poison builder in this game. What the hell's a poison builder? Also, what game are you playing? Vulcan, Valiant, and Victor. Yeah, but I keep forgetting what the Valiant and Victor actually looks like. I know the Vulcan because the Vulcan is just iconic. It's the most iconic of the 3Ds. And up and over. Come on. Almost there. And free. And it got killed on the runway. So fun. Yeah, that's just a sad reality of playing a bomber. Playing the first Descendant. I have heard of this game. I don't remember anything about it, and what I do remember is that people don't think highly of it. Oh. Hi, Sashi. I'm not cute, but thank you for wishing me happy affiliate anniversary. Airfield A does nothing, it's so perfect. Yeah, sadly enough, Airfield A just doesn't really do anything unless you're in low PR. Pull me across. Pull me across. Up, up. Over, over. This little thing cannot pull anything. Ooh. Around. Sometimes when playing scout vehicles, it's a lot easier to drive them from first person because you can attach your winch point a lot more effectively in controller. Up and over. We have a save. If the game is unhappy. Okay. Please excuse me as I use this area to turn around. Maybe I should stick to like low plus, because low plus actually slows you down to the speed where this thing doesn't become unstable. Slow and steady wins the race. Not bold and bash, but very fun to be bold in this game. It's also kind of silly, and sometimes you fuck it up and do really, really stupid things. And I just sended. Well, I am sending it most of the time. Not all the time. Boom. Ow. Hello, trucks. I am here to rescue a Patra Phoenix. And there. There we go. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna take the liberty and recover this. There we go. Customize. This thing seems kind of silly. Like you unlock a engageable differential, get a winch as usual, some truck engines. You don't really get better suspension, which is kind of a sad part about this, especially also because you don't really get good options. You get the frame, and if I were to like buy that and then put that on it, okay, never mind. This thing actually suddenly became a lot more interesting. A lot more interesting. It cannot use a crane with the fuel carrier, but it can use it with the saddle. You know what? I'm gonna keep it around. Air filter does it have? Well, it's best air filter. Let's just give it a little bit of some nice looks. I can't use that together with it? I like that better. So the reason why I'm taking the fenders off is because fenders can get stuck on a lot of things, and removing them will make it easier for you to drive. Also, taking off the stock bumper will increase your ground clearance, so therefore it'll be once again easier to drive. Don't really feel like the exhaust matters that much, so. Here you get a fancy paint job. Really, but at least you can change the touch colors. You know what, let's make it blue. There we go. And if I skip time a little bit. There we go. This thing is actually not that bad now. I thought this thing was going to be worse, but with the change of you being able to use the crane with the bed like this, I don't really mind it. Eat the paint? Ellie, I don't think you can eat the paint, I'm sorry. You absolute silly goober. But yeah, I think I'm done streaming for today. I'm just being a little bit of like an EB person at this point. So, how about we go raid somebody? right? Wouldn't that be fun? Going off rating somebody, having a little bit of fun. Really. Now, I I have this person who has been rating me a couple of times, and I haven't really rated them in a long, long time. So let's go over and raid Yuki. But before that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for chatting as well. You helped me make the commentary for today's stream so much more interesting. And shout out to MXJ Barlow20 and Shessie for choosing to follow me, because I really, really appreciate it. And you helped me grow as a streamer, and I've become slightly bigger every single time somebody chooses to follow me. And I don't know, maybe eventually I'll be so large, I guess, that you know, I don't look like a small fish. But for now, I'm perfectly fine with that. So I'm proud of you. You don't need to be proud of me. There's nothing special about it. Go give Ellie some love as well. But please go over and say hi to Yuki for me. Tell them they're cute. And other than that, yeah, just have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all again on Monday. And until then, be nice to each other. Goodbye, everybody.